It's impossible to represent in video the feelings I have right now. This memorial was dedicated to 17,867 people of Japanese ancestry, citizens and aliens, men, women, children, who were incarcerated at this site from May 5th, 1942 to November 28th, 1945, and to the soldiers from Poston concentration camps who were killed in action, to the Colorado River Indian tribes whose land the monument stands. This was funded and constructed in 1992 by the funds raised by the internees and the posting camps 1, 2, and 3 and their friends. Words can't describe what I feel right now being here, and that's why I had to do a voiceover. I was stumbling through my words and just in awe of, I knew this had happened, but to actually be at a place where this has happened is overwhelming. It's just hard to believe that we can be brought to the situation where we'd actually scoop people up with 1/16th Japanese ancestry or more and put them in a concentration camp. A lot of them were even born in the United States, so they'd been U.S. citizens for a long time. Just tough. They had their own school, which began in September of 1942, that they built themselves. It started out as a wooden shack and then eventually moved into a concrete block building. Some of the remnants are supposedly still there. I couldn't get out and do it. It's overgrown. There's very little left of ruins. There's a ball field that was there, and that's about it. One other building, I don't even know if it was part of the camp, but I'll show you that towards the end of this video. Over 1,200 soldiers came from the Poston camps, and that were killed in. They volunteered to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. So the memorial is 30 feet high, 7 feet wide, with a hexagonal base that is supposed to be like a Japanese stone lantern, and the ingenious little spout at the top, you see at the top when we get up there, it is to make sure the water doesn't stain the sides as it runs down. So really neat design. Yeah, there was actually 3 different camps, Poston 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's tough to really talk about. This monument was completed in 1992, so it would have been, on the 50th anniversary of them actually being jailed, incarcerated, and some of the pictures and artifacts you find around the place. Here's the ball field. That's about the only thing left. But I don't know what else to say. I'll have some information on the memorial at the end. Thank you. Since we were on our way to Parker, we decided to stop up at the Parker Dam just to see that. That's something I've been wanting to see. It is the deepest dam in the world, which was really fascinating because you'll see some of the signs. You can pause it later, show the description, but it really fascinated me. So we decided to take the dam tour. Just kidding. Okay, you know I had to add a dam joke in there. But as you can see, you can go across it on a car. They don't allow RVs or big trucks across it. You can see it's pretty narrow, but it's kind of an interesting design. You see this wall with these windows in it on the side here. They're actually gates to adjust the water level, like floodgates, I guess you'd call them. I don't know the technical term, but I'm sure someone will be able to correct me on it. And as you can see, there's security, turn people around if they're too big a rig. But these gates kind of fascinated me. I'm not, I haven't toured a lot of dams, but I've toured a few. And I've seen spillways and stuff, and this is just kind of interesting. Maybe it's because it's in such a narrow canyon. I don't know, but I'm sure the information's out there to be had if we Google it. But you can see the screens on the right. I think that's possibly to prevent ducks and everything from flying into your vehicle, because there was hundreds of ducks on the reservoir. Really cool to see them. They were having a great time there. As we get to the end here, you'll see the water inlet to the right there, that area, and that goes to the powerhouse, because it's a hydroelectric dam. And you see the yellow tower on the right there. That is it's a winch on wheels, and it's got tracks in the ground. I don't know what you would call it. Here's the information about it being the deepest dams and different stuff that's on the road here. We're actually in California because I crossed the Colorado River, so went from Arizona to Colorado when we crossed there. Hello, California. There you go. 320 feet high. You can see how it goes below the ground level. I'm sure they had to go down that far just to get to bedrock to secure it. A little more information on it. It's a beautiful area. It's a nice drive too. There's that tower again that runs on the rails, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 gates it opens. Here's the powerhouse to the right, in the base of the dam here, and the water is so incredibly blue. I wish I could have, when I learned more about color grading, I would have color graded it to show you how blue it is, you know, what I was seeing. You can see again from a little further back, it's a narrow canyon. And you can see the water coming out of the power station and the power lines heading off to all parts. This is a turbine. This is what the water falls on and turns the generators. And it's huge, so I decided to get in front of it and show you kind of the size of it. It's huge. And there are the gates I was talking about before, that the water inlet. There's actually screens in front of them, and to trap debris to keep it from getting into the turbines. And you see that thing on the top there, it goes across there, and it's got like a clamshell that cleans the debris out. It was really interesting. I've never seen anything like it before. It took me a while to figure out what it was doing. And the water inlets are, of course, we can't see. They're right underneath the water there and on that wall there, or the water inlets to the powerhouse. You see all the ducks out there. I know they're kind of small, but there was a bunch of them. Every different type, size imaginable. They've got a nice winter home here. Pretty cool. I don't know, the structure and the time and the labor it takes to construct one of these is what fascinates me, and there's a lot of them on the Colorado River. I know a lot of people don't like them because of disruption of the environment and stuff, but yeah, I can see their point, and I can also see the point for flood control and irrigation and our crops and everything. Sometimes that's abused. You look down the Colorado River. This is below the dam. as we travel across here on our way back across. It was interesting. My friend Nola was driving, and she was a little nervous because the lanes are a little narrow, but understandably nervous. Back at the powerhouse there, you can kind of see that. So narrow, I really didn't want to stick my camera out the window. I was afraid I'd not see a pole coming up or something and hit the camera, but I get a little braver towards the end here and stick it out of here. And again, I'm narrating this. Normally I would be talking through the video, but the first part of the video, understandably, I was kind of at a loss of words, and I think anyone would be once visiting the Poston Memorial there. But and everybody waving at us. And we're on our way back to Quartzsite. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all the new subscribers. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.